Certainly, here are 9 interesting facts about the Vietnam War. 1. Protracted conflict. The Vietnam War, also known as the Second Indochina War, was one of the longest wars in U.S. history, spanning roughly 19 years from 1955 to 1975. 2. Proxy Cold War conflict. The Vietnam War was a major proxy conflict of the Cold War, with the United States supporting South Vietnam in its battle against Communist North Vietnam, backed by the Soviet Union and China. 3. Gulf of Tonkin. Incident. The U.S. escalated its involvement in the war following the Gulf of Tonkin incident in 1964, which claimed that North Vietnamese boats had attacked U.S. Navy vessels. This led to the U.S. Congress passing the Gulf of Tonkin Resolution, giving President Lyndon B. Johnson broad authority to use military force in Vietnam. 4. Guerrilla warfare. The North Vietnamese and Viet Cong forces used guerrilla warfare tactics, including ambushes, booby traps, and tunnels, which made it challenging for U.S. and South Vietnamese forces to combat them effectively. 5. Tet Offensive. In 1968, during the Vietnamese New Year, Tet, North Vietnamese and Viet Cong forces launched a surprise offensive, attacking numerous cities and military installations in South Vietnam. While the offensive was eventually repelled, it had a significant impact on U.S. public opinion and marked a turning point in the war. 6. Anti-war movement. The Vietnam War sparked a massive anti-war movement in the United States, with protests and demonstrations taking place across the country. It was a defining feature of the 1960s and early 1970s. 7. Draft and opposition. The U.S. implemented a draft system during the war, leading to widespread opposition and draft dodging. This further fueled anti-war sentiments. 8. End of the war. The Vietnam War officially ended on April 30, 1975, when North Vietnamese forces captured Saigon, now Ho Chi Minh City, leading to the reunification of North and South Vietnam under communist rule. 9. Casualties. The Vietnam War resulted in a significant loss of life on all sides. Estimates of civilian and military casualties vary, but it's believed that millions of Vietnamese and tens of thousands of U.S. and Allied troops lost their lives during the conflict. The Vietnam War had far-reaching political, social, and cultural implications, leaving a lasting impact on the United States and Vietnam, as well as the broader world stage. It remains a subject of historical study, debate, and reflection to this day.